You're live. All right, here we are going live on Facebook. So, I've got my phone sitting right in front of me, and what we're going to do is we're going to go Facebook live as well. Oh, there we go. There we go. How's that? How's that? Oh, this feels good. This feels good. I feel a whole lot better. Let's actually darn it. Let me get one more other thing that we are going to see. If y'all jump on action, well, I get y'all on YouTube and the Facebook Live, and we'll see what happens. They ain't going to burn out now. Yep. Shit. They're not gonna light because so all right, here we go. Let's do this. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Give me a moment. Let's gonna share live viewers. Let's see if this works. Um Recording on Facebook. I'm gonna make sure that this is working. And what can you hear? Is it too loud? Can you hear it? Let me know. We are also streaming live on my YouTube. So I am practicing sharing on live on YouTube and seeing if that's gonna work. How's the music? I am not gonna know how this sounds until afterwards. All right, good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing? Can we take a deep breath and hold it and feel it and exhale? Slow down, relax, chill out, and just let it go. Good morning, everyone. I have my comments shut off on YouTube, so came back over here. Love to all. Good morning. How did it sound, Rhonda? I'm just practicing, seeing if that is even working. So I've got that going on in the background. So good morning, everybody. Good, glorious morning. Check this out. Check this out. I'm going to turn it around and look what I'm leading up to. This is my, there's my YouTube. Check that out. We're at a beauty thing, and it's my vaporizer, and I have some sweet pea jasmine in it. Helena, good morning, Helena. Welcome. I love you, sweetheart. Sounded great on my end. Awesome. All right. I will take note of that. Great. Cool. I'm not good at this techno shit, so I'm hoping it just sounds with you, brings it up. Love it. Good, glorious morning. Breathing in and letting it go. How'd you wake up? It's Friday, everybody. It's Friday. I got paid today. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, let's take a deep breath. Good morning. It is a glorious morning. Connecting with yourself, connecting with the life that you have created, and being proud of the moment that you're in. Be proud that we are right here. This is what we got right here, right now. Nowhere else, nothing else is going on but this moment right here. Yeah, we all got the life going on out there. We got things, the hustle and bustle, the jobs, the kids, the spouse, all that we got going on. But right here, for this moment, we got us. We got each other. Breathe it in. And exhale. And that's what you have right now. While you're here on my live, while you're watching the replay, you're in this now. And that's the focus. That is the focus. It's the beauty of the moment. And for me, I've been up now for several minutes, a while, and I have no rush because I'm home. I'm off work right now. And I have felt the beauty and the love and the connection of me, of why we are here doing what we are doing. And it's glorious. It's glorious. And something is changing. Something has changed. Something has become aware. Something is being acknowledged. All new. There is a major shift happening. A major, major shift. And I am not into all the labels and what is truly going on in the non-physical, energetic realm, labeled with all that there is. I have no clue. No clue, honeys. And if you followed me for a while, you know I don't get into all that. That's not my message. I uplift all of you doing what you are doing. This is an experience for all of us. We are here living this body, this vessel, this human life right now. You are how old that you are. You have the life that you are living, standing in it right here, right now. Be proud of it. Be proud you are where you are. Breathe it in. Be glorious. Because you know what? None of us are getting out of here alive. None of us. Okay? And as soon as this physical body is done experiencing this, what we are experiencing, these labels are going to be no more. We're gone. What are we going to leave? That's what's going to happen. Okay? We leave here, we know what happens after someone croaks, after someone dies. We know what happens here. Do we know truly where they go? Do we really know what happens once our body is done experiencing the human experience? No, no, we don't. All we can do is go with what we know, what we have been through, what others have been through, what others have experienced, and what we have experienced as this human experience. Is there a lot of theories? Yeah, there are. Are any of them wrong? How can any of them be wrong if nobody truly knows? I can sit here and I can tell you, I know. I know what's going on. I know what happens. I can see it. I feel it. Things have come true that I've seen in the past, and many others are as well. And this, we're all going, what the fuck? There's change going on compared to where were 5 years ago, 10 years ago. The knowledge that we have, the knowing that we have, the awareness. I'm just winging this shit. I have no clue. I have no clue. But you know what I do know? I know what I'm experiencing, and I can't deny it. I am done denying what I have been experiencing my whole life. I'm done hiding in my head. As this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. I was completely unaware over 3.5 years ago when this awakening actually physically started for me. It had begun a while back. But when I got the label and actually knew this was an awakening process and I was on a new journey and that my life had completely changed and was never going to be the same again. The experience that I experienced from May 2015 to August 2015 will be forever embedded into my head, and my life can never go back to the way it was once. But I have enjoyed the 3.5 years have been amazing. I've been sharing them on live every day. Almost every day I've done a live in the last 3.5 years. Um, my life has been absolutely glorious. Did you hear that? Did you hear it? Hold on. It's a babies. It's a baby. We all got one? Get it. Yep. We have Kelly. Kelly the Calico. Kelly the Calico. Amy, I felt insane when my awakening started. Oh my goodness. My actual awakening started back in 2012 with a nervous breakdown. Oh, yes. I had a massive breakdown and it was absolutely glorious at the time now. Um, And yes, for 2012, 13, and 14 were my life's just been amazing. It's just been amazing, absolutely fabulous. Actually, Karina, today, today is fabulous with the ones. Oh my goodness! All right, 2019 is 111. All right, it figures out for me. I don't care anybody else. I don't. Nine. What are they actually saying? Because last year was 11. 9, 10, 11, 12. Are they calling it what year? I don't know what number anybody else is calling it. Because if I were to add it all up, I get 12. And I'm not prone to put the three together to add the one and the two to make it. Yeah, I guess I would see a three, but I don't see it that way. I see the ones. And so this year to me is a year of the ones because there's three of them. And when my mind gets together and I see my ones and my 3, 8, my 5, 6, 7, 4, 9, 2, all that, um, and I have other numbers with them, one's a one, always a one, unless that one can be used to make another one. And so 2019, I would add it up and I see three ones. So to me, it's still a year of ones. And so today is 111. So we actually have 6 ones together united. So there's 6 of us. 6 unities to me is going to be important today. The number 6. And to me, that is human, masculine, coming down and focusing on 3D. The number of 6 is what resonates with me for that. And I actually was up very late, but actually really up, actually early. Um, and I pulled myself a card and I went on live YouTube trying to get that fixed to see if how my YouTube live's gonna go. And I had amazing cards. I pulled cards. Go figure. Angel cards. And we're going to be going busy this morning, heading to the store this afternoon. I am going to rest and do some meditations. And tonight, connecting with family, according to my cards. So we shall see. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Take a deep breath. So, it is a beautiful morning. It is glorious. It is wonderful. How did you wake up? How are you going to have your day? How's you going to have your moment? It is glorious. We create each and every moment as we connect, as we move forward. Some of us can do this consciously aware, and some of us it just happens to. Does life happen to you, or are you creating it? I know I'm creating my life. I am manifesting everything that is coming about. Do I know when it's going to come about? How it's going to come about? That's the joy of it. That's the beauty of this ride, this experience, is that we do not know how it's going to play out, how it's going to come to us. That's their part. That is the fun and the joy of the human experience. I know that my control of it, my part of this, is to feel the emotions and be happy with experiencing all that source energy gives me, all that they put in front of me, because everything that's put in front of me, I have thought about, I have created, I have wished for, I have wanted. And divinely, it has all been given perfectly. I've been manifesting this reality for a while. I have created the moments that I've been experiencing. I have shared with you all that this perception, this perspective that I have going has totally changed in the last 48 hours. An amazing experience has happened to me. Magnificent, marvelous, glorious, fabulous things are occurring. I burned a bridge. I had hurt my older sister so deeply that she refused to have anything to do with me, whether my life was going good or bad. She washed me. She was done. And I had to accept that. I had to come to the awareness, the acknowledgement that the choices I had made had hurt her so deeply she had closed the door on us. I came to this awareness several years ago and to this closure of letting go of the hurt that I had done to her. She too had hurt me, and we can sit in where we wanted to sit and stay in that sick and blah for as long as we did, or we could move forward. We had the choice to move forward. And I understand, deeply understand. I tell you, we make this reality, we create it. But I started itty bitty. I started itty bitty. Like I said, back in 2012, I had a nervous breakdown to the point where I was handcuffed on the ground behind my back, carried out of a house in a bathrobe, only wearing a bathrobe, literally pretty near thrown in the back of a sheriff's car, all on a suicide call that they came because I was suicidal. And that's how my nervous breakdown was. And so I had that experience. And here I am, 2019. How many years ago? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm in this now, right here. What got me here? Does it matter? Not in this moment, it doesn't. All that matters is I'm in this now, handling this now. However, because we are human and we've lived the life that we live, we talk about the past that we had. 2019 isn't about the past. It's not about how we got here anymore. We know how we got here. We know what we gotta do. I can sit here and I can tell you where I've been. I can tell you what I've done and who I've hurt. But until I focus on now and moving forward and making different choices and being the person I am now, I'm not going to get anything of that back. It's not going to return to me. And it all can return to me if that is my desire. If I want those things that I once lost back in my life, then I need to know that I am worthy to have those things back. And that the life that I live right now can accept those things that I once had. I don't know what those things are because as I have changed since 2012, so are those things. They too have been on a momentum. Those too have been on a change. So it's about being willing to start over with old energy, with old beings, with old creations. We use the word old lightly. Please know we use it lightly. This experience that I'm sharing is with my older sister. My sister hasn't really spoken and wanted anything to do with me in several years, many years. We've tried. We have tried to make the amends and tried to move forward, but both of us were still in our ill and still working on ourselves. And because I am where I am now, and she is where she is now, we're coming together and we're starting new. We're starting with the fresh. And it has come together amazingly beautiful, priceless, the energies that are happening in the just in the last couple days, the things that are happening. I want to share this with you. The miracle that occurred yesterday that was very, very extreme. Last night, sitting here and not planning on doing anything, just chilling. We just had dinner, watching TV, and with my sister and her husband. And my older sister, has our mother staying with her because they're in Florida. My mother has retired, and so they're down in Florida together with their significant others, their roommate. They got just whatever's going on with them, and there has been some cleansing and some awareness is going on of our childhood and getting ready. My mother is 70 plus, and us girls kind of want to know what her wishes are and what would happen if, when the time comes that she's going to transition. Something that we don't know, we haven't talked about, but it happens, and so to be prepared for it. We don't want to be blindsided. We want to know, okay, mom's transitioned. This is the process. This is what she wanted. These are her wishes. Everybody should be prepared. Everybody, nobody's getting out of here alive. So this is the experience that we're having. And some knowledge came up, and that us girls were not we were surprised about. And so we had to digest, and we have to accept that they are our mother's wishes, even though she ain't gonna have a freaking clue what we do. Where you go beyond here, why are you worried about what we do after you're gone? We take way too seriously. The death process has gotta change, man. But again, I am who I am, and my family is who they are, and I have not tried to push this on any of my family. Pretty much when my family and I talk, it's all about them, never about what Valerie's doing. But that's okay. It's all right. I'm out there enough, right? Here I am on a live. They want to know how things are going. They can watch my lives and know what I do. So, anywho, this miracle that happened, we're getting ready to do live, to go this FaceTime, Apple, iPhone. I don't do those. I got an Android. I don't know iPhones. And as if you've seen my video I recorded, we had a very, oh my God, me and my sister and her husband laughed so freaking hard. We had the amazing experience before FaceTiming with my sister and my mom. And how energy works is desires and momentum gets going. And so my sister and I and my brother in law were on this momentum of laughter and glorious and wonderful experience. So, yeah, let's go FaceTime with my older sister and mother that has tension while we're on a high vibration. Something underneath my camper, and I gotta figure out what that is. It's a doggy, or if it's a cat, or if it's an animal. That's on my to-do list today. So anyhow, it's right under there, right over whatever it is right now. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but there's something under my camper. Um, So, anyhow, we've got the energies really upbeat, positive. And so the connection comes in, the call comes in. We are all lined up. The FaceTime, we're chatting. We've got the discussion going on about my mother's wishes. And my mother starts off by apologizing about taking responsibility. And it was just amazing conversation. It went perfectly. Mom sang the tune of exactly what her daughters wanted to hear, and it was just so beautiful. We were laughing, it was amazing. And yesterday was my older brother's birthday. And none of us girls really understand and remember. We know we have a brother, and he has cerebral palsy and some mental retardation, and has always lived in a group home. That's my brother. And it was his birthday yesterday, and I don't always remember. I don't always remember when it's his birthday, but me and my other sister had mentioned during the day that it was my brother's birthday, so we were aware. All of a sudden, my brother calls my mother, and the miracle that was occurring right there had not happened. I can't tell you the last time that my mother had all four of her children on one communication. I don't think she's ever had it. I don't think that experience last night ever had happened, that me and my three other siblings were communicating, able to communicate together all in one place. Well, I can't say that because when we were little, we'd go see them and all that. But as an adult, I don't think that's ever occurred, and let alone on his 55th birthday. Here we are, and it was just an amazing miracle. It was so beautiful. In less than an hour prior to that, no phone call was going to happen. We had no clue we were going to FaceTime. We had no clue what we were. It was no plan. No plan of this call. We did not schedule it with my brother's home group home to when to call my mother. Was the phone call? Yes, the phone call was always planned, probably from my brother, that he was going to call mom yesterday at some point and talk to her for his birthday. And it happened while we were all on video. That's source energy. That's being aligned. That's alignment. That's allowing, just being and creating that perfect moment. I have been manifesting that my family come together, and the way that it has come together and the moment that it has come together is I finally let go of it. I finally accepted, came to a place that things were what they were, and that I had done what I had done. Things had happened. I'm not all to blame. Nobody's all to blame, so that's fine. It's all right, everybody. I don't need your sympathy. I'm not here to giving this story, this experience for anybody's sympathy. I want your joy and glory and uplifting, and know that your miracles can happen too. Your desires of that lost love, those decisions that you thought that you had lost, can come back to you. That's why I'm sharing this with you, is so you can know that those things, that love that you have let go, that you have moved beyond, And I had to share that with my sister last night. I shared that with her. And I told her, Tammy, I haven't been missing you. I haven't been here wondering when this moment was going to happen in sorrow, in just desperate, negative, low vibration. I truly, 100%, with all of me, had let go of that moment. I let go that that moment was ever going to happen and moved forward. I had come to a place where I was never going to speak to my sister again in this life. And I was okay with it. And I wasn't sitting in the poor me's anymore for a while now, for a couple years. And until that knowing, I have to tell you what I did because I knew that entire time that truly it was going to happen. I knew my sister was coming back in my life. I knew we were not going to end this physical creativeness being sisters the way that we were. What I had let go of is when that was going to happen. I stopped sitting and dwelling on the moment that that was going to happen. Because as long as I sat in the moment of thinking of when it's going to happen, hoping that it's going to happen, having the desire that it was going to happen, I had to stay. The universe, source energy, God was going to continue giving me that emotion that I was feeling, anticipating of the hope, of that it was there. It was going to happen. And once I let go, it was able to happen. My sister was able to get through her stuff and was able to come to a place of the knowing that it too was time for it to happen because she too had let go of it and she started focusing on herself and she started taking care of her and she started admitting that, whoa, man, I fucked up. Years ago, a couple years ago, she started cleaning her plate off. She started taking care of the things that were in her bubble, the mistakes that she had made. And I don't like to use mistakes, but we think that way. The children that she had raised and could have done a better job. And so she's been working on that bubble. And we sat there yesterday, my sissy that I stay with, mind blowing, mind blowing right now of what she had experienced explained to me yesterday. She drew a circle and she said, "That's our family. That's mom, dad, Tammy, Terry, Valerie, Marty. That's in that circle. Nobody else is in that circle. That's the family core. And each one of us are in the circle." And she drew 6 spots on the outside of the circle. And then she drew circles around those 6 spots. And she says, that's each one of us having our own circle. That we have our spouses and our children in that circle. But those that we have in our circle are not in our family circle. But yet they're in our circle. But we still have this family circle over here that we can't forget, that include my mom and my dad and my siblings. That's the family that we have come in the human experience, this life, to focus on is that circle and to expand from that circle, to go forth from that circle in this lifetime and build on it. And this is how she's explaining it to me. And it was like, whoa, I totally get that. Until I have not mentioned to her, she hasn't realized that she actually changed it up a little bit of changing of what she drew. She actually drew the flower of life. And she didn't even realize that she did. The way she explained the flower of life. And she didn't use any labels out there on where people are telling you how this is being created, how this is going. That's how this is really going. You don't need to be on this social media. You don't need to listen to nobody else. You don't need to hear it from me. It's happening. This is divinely happening above any power that any of us have. We can sit back and we'll do what we want to do, eat what we want to eat, live the way we want to live. And when it's your time to get this awareness, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. You're going to hear the right thing because you are your source creator. You brought yourself here to experience this perfectly. Take a deep breath. And you have set forth these creations, these perfect moments to occur. And if you miss them, we miss them. Source is sitting there going, okay, you didn't miss nothing because we're never getting this done. We're not getting nothing wrong. So it's going to come back around. So don't sweat it. Don't sweat it, man. That lost love, let it go. Move forward. If it's meant to return, it's going to return. If it's meant to be, allow them to do what they need to do to heal what they need to heal. And you take care of you. I'm teaching a selfish program here. I live a selfish life. I am selfish. But what am I doing? It's glorious. It's beautiful because I'm given all to you in the moment that I am. That there ain't nothing selfish about it. It is about self. Source energy leading faithfully. And that I know that if I get up every morning and feel proud of myself, of waking up, doing what I'm doing, connecting to who I'm connecting. If I want to channel source energy and bring in a fancy fucking accent and sit here on my lives and be crazy and do what I do, more power to ya. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Because we've got 7.6 billion freaking vessels here experiencing this that's not getting it wrong and that's never getting it done. So breathe in and know that you have created what you are in. And if you don't like the life that you're in, do something about it. Nobody is going to change anything for you. Can people assist you? Can they help you? Absolutely. Absolutely. But you gotta know you're worthy of it. You gotta know this is worth doing, worth experiencing. Because I've been there, man. I've been there. It's discovered that my mother, when I was a baby, young, before I was even born, had a deep depression and she would stay in the bed for days. I had some recollection. I knew that my mother was mental when I was growing up. We never stopped hearing it. And now here we are as adults. For years, all three of us girls have been fighting mental illness. Why? because that's the dynamics of my family tree. The energy and the physical and the reality that's really been occurring. And that's what's truly happening right now is we are clearing energies, generational energies. Because man, my family tree is fucked up. Holy fuck. The mothers on my family tree suck. I'm sorry, but I'll take it out and I'll go and I'll look at it. We are pieces of shit mothers, the decisions that we've made. But that's from a now aspect. That is from looking at that now. Every mother on my family tree in the now made the moment that made decisions in that now that we believed were for the best, were for the best of our children. Thought in them now that we made them was not thinking of the past generations. We're not thinking of the future generations. And here we are in this now. What do we want to do with our family trees now? How do we want to change the now? Because here we are. Here we are. I gotta answer that. It was a text from my sissy inside. Here we are in the now, experiencing right now, and knowing what we know about the energies, about non physical, and knowing that this is a generational fix. We are fixing, and with my energies, with all of it, not just mine, I can sense the whole world is coming around and is healing this parental energy, this guidance, this uplifting, and it is magnificently changing amongst each and every one of us. That is what's happening. Is the human dynamics, the family trees are either coming down, refocusing, getting realigned, and starting anew. I see a whole fresh new family orientation of what this truly is about. A lot of information. And why I'm sharing what I'm sharing. Good morning, gal. Good morning, beautiful. Everybody. Some very personal things are occurring. And things, again, that I had washed away and accepted that were what they were. And with the knowing that I now have, I know that everything that I have lost in this physical world is coming back. Whether it comes back to me in this physical life, I know it will. I know it will. It's beautiful. It's glorious. And it's going to be what we choose it to be. Each and every one of us are here for a purpose. And right now, we're living this moment. And none of us are doing anything wrong. We're not getting it done. I I'm really focusing on writing and connecting and putting together my story and living in the now and allowing this new awareness, this new life that I have, and living it in the physical and seeing it being created just as I planned it to be created. Always take focus with inside of you, and you too shall see the change that is happening, the allowing that can happen, that can't happen until you allow it, until you know it. Stand in your knowing. Don't ask anybody else what's happening to you. Know what's happening and love it and embrace it. I know I got this. And together, we're going to make miracles. Mind blowing miracles. Laureus Fabulous. All right, the doggies are back out. That was my sister that texted me and wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to be coming in because they can jump on me and all that. It's all good. They're puppies. I love it. They're big puppies, really big puppies. The big shepherd is, I think, almost weighs more than me. So, all right, amazing, awesome. I am going to go in and enjoy some time with my sister and read through this and listen again. I watch them. Sometimes I watch them. Sometimes I just go through and I read your comments and love them. And when you get notification that I loved your comment, know that I'm holding you in love. Take a deep breath and say, Valerie's thinking of me right now, holding me in love. Grab a hold of it and hope you take the energy into the next moment that you got, uplifting yourself with it. Because it's up to you what you do with it. I love each and every one of you. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, and I'm going to go enjoy it. It's glorious, absolutely glorious. Love each and every one of you. And if you want to chat one on one, reach out. Let's chat, because really that's inspire each other. Get to know what do you know? What do I know? I'm out here blabbing all the time to you. How do you like this? What are you getting from this? Share with me. Let's talk. Because I know I have viewers, and I know I'm averaging over 500 people a day watching my lives. So I know I usually have between 15, 20 of you watching sometimes. So it's glorious. Let's communicate. Let's get this vibe going. We'll ride it together. I love each and every one of you. It's beautiful. Love you. Hey, Rebecca. Thanks, love, and joy. Everyone. Oh, I'm still live here. All right, everybody. I didn't pay much attention. I don't even know if I had any viewers. I'm going to watch this later or delete it. I don't know. How's YouTube live work? So I forgot where I was even live on here.